I think the lesson of Mr. David that stuck with me the most since high school is the idea of never being complacent, never being satisfied with one's accomplishments unless you're 100% sure that you've challenged yourself to achieve them. Uh, I know back in high school I get a little smug, I get a little cocky, and if it wasn't for someone like Mr. David to kick me in the butt, make me realize how much I still had to learn, and provide avenues for me to challenge myself, I don't think I would have learned that lesson anywhere near as quickly as I should have. As for my favorite Davidism, it would probably have to be the word derelict. Has a little special place in my heart because it basically became my alternate name throughout all of high school. But it's also a great insult, and I use it way more than I probably should in regular conversation. Um, but overall, I wanted to thank you, Mr. David, for really putting effort into making sure that your students not don't students grow not just as Latin students and as learners of Latin, but also as individuals and as people. And I wish you the best of luck in whatever you choose to pursue after Northview.
Just wanted to make a video to say how thankful I am. So it's been one hell of a journey. I don't know who's watching this, but I wanted to let whoever's watching to know that I am thankful for the community at Northview for letting me know that it is important to be disciplined and always on your feet about schoolwork, and education is one of the most important tools that we need to learn more about ourselves. And so throughout high school, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, which really affected my, I guess, approach to schoolwork and all that. I'm not trying to make this like all about me, but um, I wanted to make a video for Mr. David, and for watching. This is for you, because after I went to my first year of college, I learned that I need to find something I'm passionate for. And when I heard, sorry about that, my roommate's playing music, if you can hear that, I wanted to learn more about myself in my first year of college. So I stayed close to my family. And when I heard that Mr. David, you, were really pursuing this dream of the David Academy, that kind of lit a fire inside me. I know that sounds weird, but it, I guess you could say that was eye opening for me to put your heart in front of your mind. And at Northview, we were always taught to put our mind in front of our heart. But really, when you grow older and when you're already in the mindset of that you like education, you go for what you want to do. And since I already had a basis on English and math and science and whatnot, I said to myself, why not do something in hospitality? And so I chased hospitality all the way to Las Vegas. And then I compared it with, you know, you teaching at Northview and then going to start your own business, which is two completely different things. I mean, at Northview, you're under the jurisdiction of the principal as well as the higher ups, like the counselors and whatnot, right? Well, for me, it was different in the sense that while I'm staying near home in Atlanta, I was under the control of my parents. But then I found out that it shows a lot of courage to break out of that stability and to go for something that isn't as, I guess, like stable. I'm gonna use that word again, because at Northview you have a certain wage that you're getting, while in your business it's really dependent on the quality and the resources that you provide to people who come and learn from you. Well, it's also the same with me, because while I was in Georgia, I had the protection of my parents all the time. Here, it's been, let me just say, an emotional, physical, and intellectual train wreck. But at the same time, it's a train wreck that is worth it. Um, and throughout my college experience here at UNLV, it's not necessarily way different than education in Georgia, but I'm learning completely different things than I never thought I would. And it's not like sitting in class taking lecture notes on, I don't know, Rome, like, Roman civilization, or you're not really learning about African history. The mindset I'm getting here is that it's all about street smarts, and I wasn't really good with that at first, but now I'm here, I feel like I've changed more than I have ever in my life. And it's all thanks to someone who has shown me the ropes and taken me on this route of really pursuing what your heart says. And my heart spoke to me and said, service, hotel industry, casino industry, resorts, events, all of that really drew me in. Just the very idea of being in an atmosphere where you have so many guests come in and welcome you is something that, wow, made my heart race. And I know you talked a lot about how education was your passion, and you used it in a different way. So instead of teaching students in a high school, you went and you started teaching students in your own certain way. You're literally engaging students in your own way, and you're naming it after you. And that's also what I want to do as well. I want to create my own business within hospitality when I become a higher up and when I have finally gained the fundamental understandings of this industry in its entirety as well, because I love this industry as much as you love education, and I wanted to say thank you for opening my eyes. And to anyone else who's watching this, after coming here, I don't see much of a. I mean, Northview was a STEM school in the first place, and that's why I didn't like it. And I had the choice of not going to Northview. I could have stayed in Gwinnett County, but I chose to go to Northview, and I'm here now because of me going to Northview. And I don't really say, hey, it's all because of Northview that I didn't do well in some classes, but I love Northview because it's the faculty, it's the students that really taught me discipline, taught me control, and I'm at a much better place now because of the teachers like you, Mr. David, and I'm very happy to have met everyone. Um, and the Latin community there has really warmed my heart in many different ways. While I may not have shown much accolade in my progress at Northview, it didn't really change how I saw myself, but I definitely developed a much more mature understanding of who I am because I'm not like everyone else. And I'm glad I'm not like everyone else. So again, I like to say thank you very much. And I would love to visit the David Academy in the future whenever I visit Georgia. And I'd love to see you again. I think it's not really a farewell, but I guess this is a breakaway from where we're going to go. Because, it'd be easier for me to go to Northview and visit everyone, but since we're all breaking off and we're all developing our own paths now, it's important to say that, you know, only time will tell where we will meet up again. I hope that you heard me through this video and that the sound is playing well. And yeah, thank you for watching this video. And I really hope that it's going to be a journey for all of us. Hope to see you soon. Wale.
Hey, Mr. David. You're a great teacher, and Latin's had a profound influence on my life. Wish you the best of luck as you become a Dumbledore or a Socrates for the next generation of students.
Hey, Mr. David. Don't mind the music in the background. That's just a couple of dancers practicing right now. Um, so, I hear that you are going to full-time the David Academy, and very happy for you. I really am. Sure means a lot when you get to go do the stuff that you want to do in your life and not have it be dictated by some high school educational board that probably doesn't know what it's doing half the time. I'm doing just fine here at CMU. I can't attend the party, unfortunately, though I will be back in town from December 19th to December 29th, so mark your calendars, kiddies. I wish you a happy party while you guys are there. Have fun for me, and I'll be there to see you guys on the way. Cool.
Salve te omnes. This is Nicole Sim reporting from New York City. I'm currently a Barnard College student, and this is Hamilton Hall at Columbia University. Ooh, and that is Virgil. You probably haven't heard of him because you're stupid little high schoolers. Anyway, he wrote some super neat poetry. Anyway, Mr. David, congratulations on your retirement. That's incredible. I'm so proud of you. I've watched you over the 4 years build up your business, and it has paid off, obviously. So many congratulations from me. Thank you so much for your hard work at Northview and for inspiring me and so many others into falling in love with the classics. I mean, this girl right here, I wrote 3 papers on the Aeneid for 3 different classes this semester. Well, I gotta get back to studying for my finals. Hope everyone aces theirs, by the way. And I really wish I could be there with you guys, but well, hope everybody has a happy, wonderful, safe winter break, and bonum fortunam on your new journey, Mr. David. Walete.